I have to record the split section because I ran out of phone storage. Great. Okay, so today is Monday. This is day 1 of this whole stretching every day until I become flexible. I have been doing some stretches, but not every day, not consistent. So I'm challenging myself for the whole coming 2021 to become flexible.
So the routine that I'm following is the Blogilates 30-minute stretching to get your splits. I will link it in the description box below if you want to give it a shot as well. But this is kind of the overview of all the stretches. I'm gonna try not to put all of the stretches in each weekly update video because I'm gonna be doing the same thing. But this is the idea of how it looks.
Okay, I just finished doing a Pilates workout. I just went on YouTube and did like a random Pilates workout, and I actually like it. I think I'll keep doing that more. Today is Thursday. I just got off of work. It's like around 3-ish. Yesterday I didn't stretch because I was editing a little like Instagram video just for fun, and like I just wanted to finish editing that video. So I'm gonna stretch right now. I'm debating if I want to stretch again later on tonight before I go to bed to try to like make up a lost day, but I don't know if that's really gonna do much.
Okay, so why am I challenging myself for a whole year to do a whole bunch of stretches? Well, it's quite simple actually. Back when I was 8 years old is when I first started dancing. I did a year of ballet. Never really continued it because at the time it was very slow pace and I didn't really quite like it right away, and I didn't really understand how much ballet can actually help a dancer until I was 13 years old. So at 13, I wanted to go back in ballet, just, to get training, not really professional or anything, just wanted to become a well rounded and better prepared dancer. But unfortunately, I didn't have the opportunity to do so. So finally, at late 19 years old, so I'm currently 20 right now, I started taking ballet, and it's been about 4 months, and I realized how difficult it is to do ballet being inflexible. So I'm challenging myself to gain 100% flexibility. I want to get my splits. I want to get my front leg up, hold my leg up, scorpion pose, middle splits, just everything really. So here I am embarking on this new journey for a whole 365 days of stretching.
Okay, day 5. I just came back from walking Lola, so that was about like a 30-minute walk, and I'm in the mood of doing like a Pilates workout, so it's like a 22-minute Pilates workout, so I'm gonna do that, and then after I'm gonna do my 30-minute stretching. Today I feel a little bit tired. I don't know if it was because of the walk and then I did the Pilates that this stretching routine today felt a little bit harder to do. I had to take a little bit more breaks than usual. But I do feel, I'm not too sure, but I do feel like my right side is starting to get a little bit closer to the ground. I can't really tell quite yet. It's too soon. It's like almost going to be a week. So we'll see. Alright, so today is Saturday, so weekends are practice days, so I just finished folk and ballet. So I'm warmed up. I'm gonna do the 30-minute stretching. Today I feel a little bit lighter. And I feel a little bit more loose. I have kind of a little bit more energy today, so I probably won't have so many breaks. So let's get into our stretches.
So I want to talk a little bit. When you do any type of stretching, especially for like splits, you want to make sure that your body's warmed up. You definitely do not want to do the split stretching routine with cold muscles. That's just gonna cause injury. So you want to prevent injury. Make sure you do some type of warm up prior. And also make sure your form, watch your form. I was looking back at the previous clips from this week of me stretching, and I noticed how in the very beginning I wasn't really paying attention to my back, making sure that it was as straight as I could get it, and etc. So those things are very important. You also want to make sure that your hips are staying squared. It's going to make getting your splits easier. So it's just little things you got to think about.
Alright, today is day 7. It is Sunday. Just finished practice. I've been doing practice online this month just for precautions, but I will be returning to the studio next month. So that's something to look forward to. Today was a long day. I had ballet class again, and I also had folk, so now I need to do my 30-minute stretching so I'm not so sore. And with the 30-minute stretching after like intense workouts like that, I never really wake up sore the next day, or not as badly sore, because stretching does help with your body recovery.
All right, so this is the update for the end of the week where I'm at with my splits. After reviewing the footage and editing, I feel that I have somewhat gotten closer. I still think it's too soon exactly to tell where I'm at, so I'm just going to keep doing it. My goal is by the end of a month to get my splits.
This is the end of week 1. I just want to do a update recap of how I felt during the week. I feel slowly, a little bit progression. I feel definitely my right side's gonna end up being the side I get first compared to my left. It does feel nice though, like after a long day of work, standing, walking around, or after a workout, just taking the time to do a 30-minute stretch is just, although the quad stretches I really hate, and the lizard one, I hate that one too, but after I'm done with like the complete 30-minute stretching, I like just feel so much better. I don't feel so like tight. I also noticed too, I don't know if it's a combination of the stretching or also just me dancing back again and, you know, taking ballet now. A lot of things are poppy, but they feel nice. So I need to look into that to make sure that it's okay. It's not like bad popping. It's just like I'll do like a certain movement, a certain stretch, and then I hear like a pop. Like places that I haven't heard like popping in my body before, like my upper, like my quads, so like my upper thighs, behind the hamstring, like right underneath the glutes, like that kind of general area. Where else? Just like literally everything's been popping. But I mean, I like it in a way, because I feel like, oh wow, I never really worked this part, this muscle of my body. So kind of figuring that out. Definitely the stretching, I do tend to pop quite a bit as well. But I do feel like kind of loosening up a bit. But I feel like it's too soon to tell in 1 week exactly. The momentum that I feel, kind of like this high, like what's the word, honeymoon, there we go, honeymoon phase. I hope I could keep it up for the rest of the year. So that's it for week 1. Tune in next week to see how I feel, how I do. Am I going to be progressing? I don't know, I'm gonna find out too. So thank you for joining me. I hope by sharing this, that if you're inflexible like me, that it could give you some motivation. I don't know if putting, like, you know, I'm a 20-year-old, if that would have anybody relate to a degree of the type of dancing that I do. You know, we don't really train in flexibility, but flexibility overall, there's so many benefits.
for every type of dancer, and for non-dancers as well. It's like an injury prevention. If you do the right stretches, like you have to have certain pre-practice and post-practice stretches to help aid in your body's recovery process with like the muscles and just so many things with that as well. I will be linking some articles in the description so that you can read more into of the benefits of flexibility.